Let's now shift our attention to other stories now. It is day 3 since the truce collapsed, and the bombing continues in the Gaza Strip. Now, both Israel and Hamas have in fact ruled out negotiations for now as bodies line up in the Palestinian enclave due to relentless Israeli bombings. Now, Israel has said that it has also pulled off its mediators from Qatar, and Hamas has said that another exchange of prisoners and hostages will take place only after a permanent ceasefire is reached. As we speak, there are relentless bombings by Israel that continue on the Gaza Strip. There were flares and explosions that lit up the Gaza skyline through the night as Israel continued using its top-notch fighter jets to carry out the bombings on the Gaza Strip for the third straight day. And information that has come in reports that nearly about 240 Palestinians have so far been killed, and rockets have been fired from Gaza. Israeli officials say that hundreds and thousands are running for cover as sirens sounded across central Israel. And videos are showing as to how people are taking shelter for safety in Israel's Iron Dome defense system intercepting missiles above the city. Now, the Israeli army has meanwhile released a video to show an alleged Hamas tunnel near a school in northern Gaza. But the army has said that the tunnel was in fact 5 meters deep, and they also have released a video showing troops carrying out missions to neutralize infrastructure in what was said to be the area surrounding the Jabalia camp in northern Gaza. Now, these are some of the scenes that are unfolding in the Gaza Strip. This is the scale of complete devastation that has been wreaked, not just in the northern part of Gaza, but also in the south. And these images are from Khan Yunis. Both of these cities have in fact come under intense bombardment since the fighting resumed. And the Palestinian families were seen fleeing from their homes as they continue to be struck by Israeli bombs.
وأبلاغنا راحت وأموالنا راحت والولاد اللي استشهدوا راحوا واللي ماتوا راحوا والمكسحين اللي في المستشفيات هذول بعدين المفقودين ثانيين. إيه عليش هذا بدنا نبكي؟ إيه زول نبكي عليه؟
And this is the Al Ahli hospital in the Gaza city. It has often been targeted by the Israeli forces since the beginning of the war. The dead bodies have been arriving by truck, car, and even horse-drawn carts. And what you're also seeing is the devastation in southern Gaza after 2 months of the war. Civil orders are up for a toss. People have now resorted to looting aid trucks that arrive in the city because this is how desperate the situation is. Any aid that is coming into the Gaza Strip, it's being dubbed as nothing more than a drop in the ocean. Remember, people in the Gaza Strip for well over 50 days have been deprived of food, water and electricity, and even the humanitarian aid that was coming into the Gaza Strip during the ceasefire has now stopped.
And so as soon as the fighting wraps up in northern Gaza, we will continue to destroy all of Hamas's terror infrastructure in Gaza so they can never again hurt our people. We've published an evacuation map, evacuation routes towards safe areas, and we're urging civilians to continue going to these areas, and we're committed to continuing to work with international agencies to ensure the continuation of humanitarian aid, of food, of water, of medicine and shelter to the people of the Gaza Strip.
So as the attacks continue, Israel is of course proposing what it says are post-war arrangements. A senior advisor has reportedly told Benjamin Netanyahu that Israel now wants to carve out buffer zones that will prevent Hamas from being positioned on its border once the war is over. It's not clear as to how much more of the Gaza Strip land of the Palestinians will be taken away. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.